What? People ask me all the time, how do I get successful? What can I do? And so I wanna start to let you guys know. I've been letting you know if you've been paying attention, but today we're gonna talk about one specific thing that you ought to do every single day to get to the next level. There's this one thing, it's really simple, but I'm gonna tell you for real. I'm gonna give you one of the things that I do that is the secret to my success, and I bet you it's the secret to the success of a lot of people. So stay tuned.
Someone with an abundance mindset is grateful and appreciative of everything they have in their life. An abundance mindset refers to the belief that there is a plenty of everything for everybody in the world. Developing an abundance mindset impacts your personal and professional success. When you have an abundance mindset, you feel clear, confident, and capable. When you have an scarcity mentality, you fear the unknown and believe there is only so much of everything available in the world.
Like if you're not inspired, about doing something, about changing your life, about making more money, about living a particular way, then nothing else matters. If you're not inspired, you ain't gonna do it. So you gotta be first inspired, right, to do stuff. Hey, here's another way to start your day. Here's the one question, the one thing that you ought to do every day. And it's something that I do when I'm killing it. I write on my board, and this is the constant reminder, right? Write it on my board, I write it in the journal. What does success look like today? What that means is, what is success today? We always got goals. We're always trying to get to the next place. We're trying to be a billionaire. We're trying to be a mogul. We're trying to do a lot of different things. I get it. We're building a business. We're being a good dad. We're being a good mom, whatever, right? We're trying to stay fit. There's so many things that we're trying to do. But the one question, if you ask yourself this every day, right, and then you answer it, you spend the rest of your day answering this question, what does success look like today? And so what that means for me is let me write down what that is. What does success look like? And then I write down a few things that I can get accomplished, right? And the major thing that I need to get accomplished. And so that is it. That sounds so simple, but what happens is, even though it's simple, there's times that I forget. There's sometimes that I'm not as purposeful as I should be. And I forget to ask myself the question, what does success look like today? And what that means is, even though I have this to-do list, there's some of these things that I can keep moving over into the next day. There's some things that ain't gonna change if I don't get them done. And a lot of times those things that is gonna make your day most successful are not to-do list type items, right? Because to-do list items, a lot of times you're gonna get them done. You're gonna get them done at the deadline. You gotta pay that parking ticket. You gotta file your taxes. You gotta, turn in it's a deadline. There's something, and you're gonna eventually do those things. A lot of times the things that's on your success list though are things that you could get away with not doing, but if you do it, it moves the needle so far ahead. So in my mind, I think about things like success list as opposed to a to-do list, because those are very different things, right? If I do these things, right? If I accomplish this, I'm going to get closer to my dream. I'm going to get closer to the kind of success that I want to have. I'm going to get closer to making the kind of money that I want to make and living the kind of life that I want to live. So what does success look like today, right? So if you determine that every single day, baby, you're going to stack good days on top of good days, on top of good weeks, on top of good months. And if you do that, you can't help but win. Look, remember to always ask yourself that question. Hey, do it for 30 days. 30 days. And make sure that list is real. And make sure that you make that every effort you can to accomplish everything on that list. Your life is going to be different. I'm telling you.
Trusting your passion will help you answer what is the purpose of your life. This isn't hard to do it at all. You have to notice the things that you always look forward to. You may or may not have a passion in life already. Your purpose can be the driving force behind this. If you feel lost, your sense of purpose can be your own connection to something larger, something that will allow you to truly make a difference in your life. So
look, we're talking money. You need to have at least 5 money relationships. I want you guys to understand some things. You need to have at least 5 money relationships. When you have those 5 money relationships, you're surrounded by the people you need to help you level up and keep leveling up and to protect what you're doing. So let's go through them. First, you need to have a good lawyer. You need to have a lawyer, right? Not because you're doing nothing crazy, not because you're the mafia, not because you're Donald Trump. I'm just kidding about Donald Trump. What I mean though is that you need to have people around you that can keep you in between the lines. As an entrepreneur, you need to go out and just make things happen. And sometimes in making things happen, you're not thinking about the rules. Lawyers help you understand the rules and help you understand how to use the rules, how to stretch the rules, how to use them to your advantage. So you want to make sure you have a good lawyer. And of course, there's all types of lawyers. There's a general counsel, and then there's all types of, like there's tax lawyers, there's criminal lawyers, there's civil lawyers, there's all types of lawyers. But what you want to have and what you want to build is a good relationship with someone that can act like a GC, whether you pay them or they're just real close to you for whatever reason. You need that in your hip pocket. Number 2, you need a person that understands finances. You actually need to become that person yourself, but you need to understand this is one of those fundamental skills that you need to learn, but until you get it down, right? And even when you do get it down, you need advisors that can help you, that are strong financial people, that can help you understand financial statements. What are financial statements? I'm talking about cash flow statements. I'm talking about balance sheets. I'm talking about profit and loss statements. And I'm talking about all those spreadsheets you do to build business models that help you evaluate things. But you need someone that can help you do that. So right now we're in the hills and we're driving to a restaurant in Beverly Hills. I have a couple meetings today. One meeting is with my tax strategist. So here's what that is, right? That's not just a CPA. CPAs keep you compliant. They make sure you follow the rules. Tax strategists make sure you take advantage of every rule that you can. Now, you should never pay any more money to a state or federal government than you are legally obligated to do so. And to figure out how you can be legally obligated to do less, you need tax strategists. These people study that stuff, they do it all the time, and these are things that you need to become aware of. But you need somebody that is an expert at this. So guys, when I'm talking about all of these relationships, I don't, obviously you start out with one relationship in those areas, right? Those are the money relationships. But as you progress, you'll develop more relationships in those areas, more resources in those areas, right? And the more resources you have that are tight, that are very, very knowledgeable and skilled to a level way beyond yourself, the more thorough and the more capable you become as a businessman. Not a businessman, but as a businessman. Experience and knowledge that, you can't buy. So just because people have knowledge of something, that doesn't mean, their expertise is validated, right? So that's why it takes a long time to cultivate these relationships. Look, I told you you need 5 money relationships, and one of the relationships that I said you need is a tax strategist. Yeah, financial people, that's one thing. Tax strategy, accounting, a whole other thing. And it's different between accounting and just complying, and then strategy where you're leveraging all the laws to your advantage. Business person, as a person that's coming up, making it, you need a good partner. So here's what a good partner is. A good partner is not a yes man. A good partner ain't just your friend, but you need a good partner that has a different perspective, can keep you in check, let you know when you're going astray, that's gonna hustle as hard as you're hustling and grinding, right? And is smart and can do things that you're not good at. You gotta have partners. And me and my man, we've been talking about partnering. We can't tell you about no details, nothing.
But it's top level, you know what I'm saying? Top level. I'm going into a whole different realm of thought, living, business, everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Safe to say, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, in the last money relationship you need a mentor. one, multiple. I have mentors in different parts of my life, and I have some mentors that I'm a mentor to them sometimes, and they're a mentor to me sometimes. But you need mentors. These are people that's been there before and can help you get there faster. They can accelerate your results, right? I talked to someone today, they were talking to me about getting more business, how to jumpstart their business, how to get there. It would take them years and years and years to figure out what I already know. So in 15 minutes, I can give them the answer to their question. How can I get more customers given where I am right now? What are the things I need to do? I can be like, boom, boom, boom. The fact that we have a relationship and he trusts me, he doesn't have to have doubt in his head. He says, this guy knows what he's doing. So he can go out and do those things. And because he can go out and do those things, guess what? He's gonna make progress. So here's the thing. In order to, when you're gonna be, at the top, you're gonna be at the next level, you're gonna be wealthy, you're trying to build wealth, you're gonna have to have those 5 money relationships.
Right.
You agree?
100%.
I ain't telling no lie, right?
No lie.
Right.
Spoken here, sir.
Yeah. So you gotta have those relationships. And so, we're exploring some more cool shit.
Right.
So, and this is how you partner. So it's not always just one. You have multiple partners to get to where you need to go. So, hey guys, those are the money relationships that you need. I'm telling you, if you have those money relationships, right, develop them. They take time to develop. Develop those money relationships, right? These relationships are valuable. They take years to cultivate. Make sure that you're cultivating those type of relationships, because if you're cultivating those type of relationships, you're gonna have a richness in terms of your expertise, your ability to get things done, your ability to protect your assets. And this is how rich people move, baby.
So many people are too timid to admit they want something and go for it. When there is something that you want to accomplish, don't think I could never actually do that. Think I could do that and I will do that. Billionaires and millionaires and even successful ones play to win, not to avoid defeat.